Hello everybody, this is Delifer, and we're back in If My Heart Had Wings. I suppose now we'll just carry on. We can't seem to find anyone. It's been 2 days since I joined the Soaring Club. Since then, whenever we had any spare time, Agiha and I have been trying really hard to recruit members. Everyone was interested, yet not enough to join the club.
やっぱみんな天音先輩にビビっちゃってるのかな。
She's not that scary, is she?
じゃなくてすごすぎて。葵はほらまだ転校してきたばっかだから実感ないかもだけど、あの人うちの学校じゃ生きる伝説だから。
I know firsthand that her weirdness is legendary.
それに人間嫌いだって噂もあるしね。
The basis of such rumors is not clear, but she doesn't have any friends, hardly shows up for class, and is locked away in the garage for the entire day. Even when she does come out, she's always alone and doesn't have any contact with anyone. If you look at it like that, she certainly seems quite antisocial.
その天音先輩が率いる部活でしょ。ついていけるか心配みたい。それともう一つのあれ。
Oh, that rumor? There's something of that I learned from looking for members, I mean. It is something said only in whispers like some urban legends.
ソアリング部に関わると飛岡先生に目をつけられる。
Tapioca. Is that true?
さあ、でも可能性はなくはないんだな。
Tapioca Kojira Sensei. His first name means whale, but he's not as big as you might think or imagine. But it's said his attitude is larger than life. I've seen him before. He's a teacher acting as a moral advisor. He's a nagging and annoying type. Oh. There were a lot of teachers like that at my old school, but here it's a bit of a rarity.
飛岡先生はね、ロボット部の顧問なのよ。
In other words, the advisor to Agiha's club. Didn't she just say that?
天音先輩がその昔ロボット部で輝かしい成果を上げたことは前に話したよね。
She was one step away from the national championships, you mean? Agiha nods.
それもコントローラーのボタンの押し間違いで負けたの。
I know about Mochizuki Senpai to a certain extent, but I didn't think she'd be the sort of person to make such a simple mistake.
あの話には続きがあるの。
Well, everyone makes a small mistake once in a while.
飛
But if
岡
it's
先
just clicking
生
the wrong
は
button.
当時からロボット部の顧問をしていたんだけど、その時ものすごく悔しがってたんだって。
Yeah, most people would be. I would have felt the same way if I had been in the same
次
situation.
こそはって決意してたらしいんだけど、それからしばらくして天音先輩はあっさりロボット部を辞めちゃったの。
The question is now, I guess, is why she quit. Why?
さあ知らない。一説によると天音先輩は全国優勝を逃した時も特に悔しがってはいなかったそうよ。以来慶風学園ロボット部はその時の栄光を引きずりつつも大した結果を残せずにいる。
So you mean Tapioca Sensei blamed Amani for that? Agiha made a serious face and nodded. That's ridiculous. But I can't really say that. My last school was good when it came to sports. There's a sports scholarship program and it was important for the school to get results in tournaments. The advisors and directors of each club are evaluated accordingly at times. It may result in a turning point in their lives. The robotics club is the most important club at the school. Its performance is directed link. Right. The robotics club is the most popular. 5. The robotics club is the most important club at the school. Its performance is directly linked with the promotion of the school. Even if Tapioca Sensei blamed Amane, I can't exactly say that was strange. That it's strange, should I say? Are you okay with this?
何が？
Well, Tapioca is your advisor, isn't he? Are you alright with him keeping an eye on you?
まあネチネチ嫌味言われるかもだけど耳栓しとけば平気でしょ。
Oh, that'll help. That's not the problem, is it?
ん
Agia looked a little confused.
葵の言いたいことわかるよ。けどもっと大切なものがあるからしょうがないよ。
What do you mean, more important?
それはあらあなたたち
Oh, it's a curry.
水瀬葵くんと姫木あげはさんだったわね。
Are we gonna have a lecture? Hi.
こんにちは副会長さん。部員集めの真っ最中ってところかしら。その様子じゃうまくいってなさそうね。
Well, no. The vice president gave me a bit of smile as she made her assumption.
でもまああと一人くらいならどうとでも。言っておきますけど幽霊部員は絶対に認めないわよ。
Ah, she frankly stated. Sorry, I was trying to close my door.
どうしてですか？
Oh, come on, at least talk a bit longer. There must be other clubs that have ghost members, right? Why is it only us? The vice president glares at us as we make our childish protest in vain.
他の小規模な文化系クラブならばともかくソアリング部は設備の規模が大きすぎるわ。あれだけのガレージを占有しているクラブは他にありません。
Didn't really look that big.
ロボット部はでっかいガレージ使ってますよ。あそこは部員の数が約60名。全国大会で実績も残しています。
Oh, no wonder.
それ残したのは天音先輩なのに。
How does a club of 60 members never manage to finish the first round? Are they every single student really stupid or something? They can't figure out how to do it. Come on, seriously. The vice president ignores Agihair, grumbling, and continues to speak.
もしソアリング部がガレージを明け渡せば、例えば軽音部と和太鼓研究会の練習スタジオに改造することもできます。
What's the hell so important about a drum club?
他にもラジコン部や写真部、英検なんかも欲しがるでしょうね。中を仕切ればそれら複数の部の活動場所として再利用も可能よ。
The other clubs make sense. It's just a drum club,
そう
seriously.
考えると幽霊部員を集めて形だけの部活動なんて認められるわけがありません。
I accidentally skipped a little bit then, sorry. Alright.
ごもっともです。
Agia and I felt small as we looked downwards. We became embarrassed about expressing our childish opinions.
ですが
She let out a little phew as she sighed.
あの望月先輩が声をかけるならついてくる先輩が声をかけるならついてくる人はいるはずです。
Yeah. In other words, you're not making any unreasonable demands.
当然です。私は別にソアリング部を潰したいわけじゃありません。
Well, I'm guessing that her and Amane are friends in
他
a
の
way.
部に示しがつかないこの状況を是正したいだけです。
But Amane isn't attempting to recruit members by herself.
それがもどかしくてたまらない。ここはこの私が悪役を買って出てでも天音先輩のお尻を引っ叩くしかないとそこまでは言ってません。
Lol.
いいですか？ちゃんとした部員を見つけること。幽霊部員なんて絶対に認めませんからね。
I still don't know what they mean by ghost members. The vice president reminded us as she walked away.
あかりさんって厳しいけどいい人だよね。
Yeah, she doesn't seem very flexible though. She seems familiar with the students' names and profiles, and it looks like she wouldn't be able to get away with abusing the power that comes with the position. But it's strange, isn't it?
何が？
That although Amane suddenly left the robotics club, she's kept pace with the soaring club for years. Until she became the super repeat student.
そういやそうだね。
Even so, she isn't trying to get any new members.
やっぱり本当に人間嫌いなのかも。
The more I know about the situation, the less I understand it. It pays to understand. After school, Agiha and I headed to the Soaring Club's garage. After all, we're already members. That's a fair point.
すまないな君たち。
Okay then, let's see what happens next. As she looks at us, Amane bows her head in apology. Cut it out, Amane.
そうですよ。天音先輩にそんなことされちゃ、なんかこう寿命が縮みそうです。
If you can calm down a little bit, come on.
もしダメだったら、おとなしくここを出ていくつもりだ。
She's really into it.
移転先はまだ探している最中だが。
Does that mean you're giving up on the club? Amane nods apologetically. Amane, why don't you look for new members yourself?
これは私が自分のためにしていることだから。誰かを巻き込む理由がない。
Stop leaving pauses, please! Is that what she really thinks? Is that because you don't want to let anyone to come near this place? If so, then we...
そんなことないぞ。見学ならいつでも大歓迎だ。
But how? About becoming members? I thought they were asking a question then.
そうしないとここにいられなくなることは分かってる。それはすごく困る。でもどうするべきなのか。私はまだその回答を見出せていないんだ。
Can I speak now? Amane really looked distressed and became despondent. If we ask her any more questions, all we'll be doing is concerning her even more. Anyway, once we've built the glider, what do you plan to do next?
大会に出場するとか？
We can use the club's objective as material for our recruitment drive. As far as the quick check that we did does, apparently there are competitors for gliders too.
大会？いや、そういうものに出場する予定はないぞ。
Huh? So what are you doing it for?
行きたい場所があるんだ。
Amane gave a smile and seemed to like she was about to reminiscing about old times. However you want to say it. A place you want to go to?
イスカが言ってたんだ。グライダーが完成すればそこへ行けるって。
Isuka? She said that name before. It will fly to the sky that Asuka spoke of. Who on earth would that be? Looking as if memories had become flown back, she looked at the photo frame on her desk. The photo of the frame without a photo. Okay, I accidentally skipped a little bit. Anyway, she looked like she had gone into her own little world, and it didn't seem like that we could ask her any more questions.
それじゃあ私たち。
The search for people who might join the club. Whatever answer Amane gives, avoiding having the club status repelled was the top priority.
すまない。すまない。いえいえ、その代わり、天音先輩は活動実績のまとめ作っておいてくださいね。わかった。
And thus, it's night time. It was past 9 o'clock at night. In the kitchen, I was washing the dishes for 5 people. In the dormitory, there were about 6 people, including myself, but Kotori didn't show up for dinner or to help prepare beforehand. She was shut away in her room. Just in case, I put her dinner in the fridge. She gets hungry, she can eat it whenever she wants. Maybe she'll eat... maybe she's feeling down. Why doesn't she want to drop out of school? Is it because of what Agia said? That it was because of the arguments she had between the other girls in class? Is it because the lessons are boring? Or could it be something that I don't know about? It's possible. It could even be something that's not even she understands. Strange. There's got to be a reason. I, of all people, can't really say anything about other people. I don't think that anyone would understand the real reason why I came back to this town. To be honest, I still haven't really solved things for myself yet. As I began to feel kind of down, I was surprised to hear the sound of footsteps stomping down the hallway. That's an odd thing to hear Kaneko shout, or say. Kaneko? What is it? Could it be that you were attacked by a pervert? What? Well, I had my back to her. I couldn't stop my eyes from looking around in her direction.
違う違うコトリンよ
Huh? Someone had taken Kotori's clothes off? No, that can't be it.
一人でお風呂入るって言って聞かないのよ
Why is he thinking about that? He's got something on his mind. Oh, why didn't you just let her take a bath?
ダメダメだって湯船に浸かるって言ってるんだもん
And the bathtub? The wheelchair was in the bath's dressing room. It was the wheelchair that Kotori used when in the bathroom. She always used it when she took a shower. I've never seen her do that, of course. She can't get into the bathtub while still in the wheelchair. For her to get into the bathtub, she needed someone to help her.
ここんとこお姉さんが来てないでしょもう我慢の限界だって言って
She's an older sister. According to what I heard, Kotori was an older sister. Had an older sister. She only gets into the bathtub when she comes here. Anyway, her sister hasn't come around recently. At least not since I've become dorm mother. Oh no, I don't know what's gonna happen.
ほっといてよ毎日シャワーばっかでお風呂入った気がしないのだから私が入れてあげるってばいやよセクハラするでしょあっち行っててというわけで頼むマリオバさんお風呂に入れてやって
What? Kanako seemed to say, I'm not coming with you as she left me by myself. Hey, wait. As she left me behind, I turned to face Kotori. Alright, shall I help you get in? Can't believe you just asked that. She was glaring at me with an angry look on her face.
お風呂ぐらい一人で入れるわ
Yeah, but... Hey, hold on. Kotori went to the dressing room and closed the door. If she does that, I can't exactly go barging in all of a sudden. If you're in any trouble, call me right away, okay?
覗いたら承知しないから
Maybe only a little. She replied in a scary voice. There's nothing else I can do, so I wait outside. I sit down in front of the dressing room door just like I'm guarding it. This isn't really that important, but to have one guy in a skills dormitory makes taking a bath really inconvenient. I'm the only one who's tied to set a time. If I inadvertently run into any of them in here, I can't just get away with an apology. From the bathroom, I could faintly hear the sound of the shower. She must be washing herself off before getting into the bath. Is that what people sometimes do? I guess so. I usually just jump into a shower or bath and that's it. I can hear the sound of the water lightly splashing. Doesn't sound lightly. I feel kind of nervous. The limited information I get from the sound of actually stirs my imagination. I am strongly aware of the fact that Kotori is getting into the bath. What am I thinking? If she knew what I was imagining, she'd probably try to tear me apart from limb to limb as I try to clear the thoughts from my head. Splash. Uh-oh. I react by bolting upwards. I open the dressing room door and dash inside. What are we going to see? I guess she nearly drowned. Oh dear. Are you okay? I jumped into the bathtub. You jumped in? Okay then. And lift Kotori out while she's wriggling and struggles with her hands out of the bath. Hey, snap out of it, Kotori. Kotori was still panicking and clung desperately as I rescued her. You're okay now? Kotori looked at me. It looked like she didn't know who or even what she was clinging to. It's alright. Everything's fine now. Kotori weakly nodded while holding on to me tightly. I continued to hold onto her to calm her down. Nice relaxing music. Both of us suddenly realised that we had failed to realise before. What, that she's naked? How could you not realise that? Kotori was stark naked, and I was holding her in my arms. I'm sorry. For a moment we didn't say anything, but she couldn't exactly kick me out, so we just held onto each other. And look at that, you can see a nipple. So this is the, well, the patch, I guess. Kotori tried to hide her chest, but squeezes even closer towards me. It's okay. I'm not looking. Much. Kotori goes bright red and looks like she's about to cry. I'll go now. Sorry. As I was about to put Kotori down on the floor, that if I went to call Kaneko, that everything would be cleared up. That. Okay, well done. Oh, okay. Oh, and there's the other one. Squeeze. Weakly yet desperately, she held on to me. But Kotori's hands were shaking slightly. I remember that time when we were first met on Windmill Hill. Okay. I nod, and it seems like her shaking had subsided a little. We stayed like this for a while, and Kaneko poked her head into the bathroom to take a look. Well, this and that. So, this is the result of ignoring Kaneko's advice. But if we were to say something like that in front of a tearful, shaking Kotori, I would feel really bad for her. It seemed that Kaneko was implying the same thing. Could you get a bath towel? Then, could you cover Kotori up? While Kaneko put a towel around her, Kotori quietly held on to me. After that, Kotori calmly got into the bath with Kaneko. Kaneko also made sure not to meddle unnecessarily and was very considerate towards Kotori to help her calm down. Well, we got our first little bit of, what do you call it, fan service? I don't know what you call it in a game like this. Never really much evolved from that, but it's not going to, is it? While I was doing the mother's jobs in the kitchen, Kotori had gotten out of the bath and came to see me. She looked pretty embarrassed. I'm pretty sure most people would be embarrassed by now, wouldn't they? Well, never mind. I stopped myself from saying something like, that's another one of those door mother's jobs. The reason why I did that just now was not because I'm the door mother. It's because they're friends and you didn't really want her to die, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know how to answer, and Kotori left me behind and went back to her room. Is that it? Nope, doesn't look like it. She changed her mind then. Does that mean she's gonna join the soaring club? Well, she might be changing her mind. Or she come to the decision to leave, or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Or maybe she's gonna leave at a certain time. Well, I think that's probably the best point to end it, with all this joyful music after what we just saw, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Delpha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.